Howdy folks, welcome back to Cattle and Crops. It's not harvest season yet, but I was fast forwarded 30 days. Gonna check on the growth and it was raining. I thought I'd show off the rain a little bit. And the crops are coming in nicely, the wheat's coming up. Still waving through the ground a little bit, but overall I like the effect. It's got a nice kind of randomness to it. Color variation and then variations in the field where you've worked it. Makes for some great looking fields. Little screenshot in there. Bulls are talking. One thing I wanted to check was, I think they fixed the raining inside of buildings problem. They did. Alright, it's not raining in the building. Great. Hi, bulls. How's it going? Yeah? Good deal. Alright, you guys keep making me money. So it doesn't rain in the buildings. I also wanted to see if there were any rain effects on the tractor, like windscreen. I know they do have wipers. So I wondered if that was a thing. Yeah, you're getting wet out here, cat. Better get inside. Even the little... just ignore that. It's early access. It's a mod. So even here under the shed, it's not raining under the roof. Yeah, we might have to... I've had other issues with that power arrow. We might just have to turn that back in. In fact, why don't we do that now before it blows up or destroys something? That is this guy here. It's being a little weird. Yeah, let's sell that. We shall speak of it never again. So I wanted to see if rain worked on the windscreen. So let's hop in here. Still got that bound. Great. You know, are there any rain effects? I don't think there are. I'll be pleasantly surprised, maybe. Doesn't look like there's any rain effects. Now this is a mod tractor. I do believe we have wipers, though. Do we not have... No, we don't have wipers on this one. Never mind. So yeah, no rain effects on the mod tractor. Not too surprised. No problem. Pull you over here. About the in-game tractor or the mod combine. Go check those out. Again, it's not raining over here. Under the roof. Very nice. Alright, let's get the door closed. This thing fired up. It's sitting in the rain. I don't see any kind of rain effects anywhere. Don't think those are in yet. And we do have wipers. Rear, front wiper. There we go. So it's got like 2 stages of delay. Or no, 1 stage of delay and then it's got slow and a fast. Yeah, there we go. So I guess that's purely aesthetic right now. It doesn't really need to do anything. No rain puddling up anywhere. I'm okay with that. Maybe someday we'll get that. No, we don't need any more fuel. We're all good there. Alright, Mr. Parking Brake. Turn you back off. Let's hop in the combine real quick just to see. Don't remember if it even has working wipers or not. Cat, are you over there standing in the rain? Come here. No, come here. Come here. There you go. Stand over here. You're stuck on the brick now? Alright, well at least you're under the roof. I know! You were the one standing out in the rain, you dumb cat. Jeez. It's so hard to find good cats these days. Up here. There we go. This does have doors, just can't open it from the outside. Interesting. Alright. Do I have anything bound? Yeah, so that's, I usually had, I had the door on too on the others, but anyway, let's take a look at, we don't have any wiper. No problem. It's also not getting any water effects, but we kind of knew that was going to happen. Here, so if I open that, I hop out. There's no hotspot to close the door once you're outside. Right? No other hotspots? Nope. Interesting. All right. Well, I will close the door. Hop out before it closes. There we go. All right. So yeah, it's raining. There's not much else, you know, going on as far as the rain goes. Nothing on the windscreens. I would presume it's making the fields wetter. So if we go take a look at fields, if we look at 14, everything was pretty much bone dry. You can see now everything's wet because it's been raining. Wetness is way up. Everything is wet. It was all like super bone dry before. So it does affect the ground. Not so much on the tractor windscreens. Oh, you got a little handle down there. Oh, okay. We can close that one. So, anywho, stuff's growing. Stuff's raining. And we're going to continue on forward. Animals are antsy today. We'll continue on forward and we'll pick it up there. See you in a bit. Alright, just another quick update. It's another 30 days. If I bring the UI up. It's now, was that May? Yeah, May 9th. Been fast forwarding 30 days. So it's 60 days, basically, past the beginning of the video. I'm sorry, the last video where I showed the spring update, where we were planting. So the wheat's coming up, starting to get some heads on it. You can see the model changes. And I think it will push up through the dirt a little more, get a little bit taller. And it'll start changing colors as it gets on towards harvest season. But I just want to show that real quick. And we'll keep on going towards harvest. I know the bulls are excited. Can't wait to get to the slaughterhouse. Alright, welcome back. Let's turn the UI on here. It is August 7th. Heading into fall. Crops are ready to harvest. The grass it actually turned brown, which I didn't really expect, but I'm hoping we can still make hay out of it. I don't know how that works. We're going to find out. Got the big double mower here on the Deutsch. Just a little too big for the Massey. So we're going to run it on the Deutsch. And let's get this thing fired up and see what happens. So, let's see. Here we go. Then, does that lower it? Yeah, that lowers it. Alright. It's like we're knocking it down. It's more like straw than hay. Like this doesn't mow in the middle. Wasn't expecting that. Missing some in the middle. That's a shame. This is a mod mower. Could also be that I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, for the most part it mowed the middle. Not sure what the difference is. Let's take a look. Now we just have fold. Don't need to do anything there. Got a big old weight on the back to counteract the mower, and I got a couple plates on that, so it's nice and heavy. Yeah, alright, well I guess that went okay. Let's see if we can mow another strip here. So I may have done this hay wrong. I may have needed to cut it earlier in the spring or summer. I mean, before it turned brown. Run back down through here. Probably could go a little faster. Try about 8 miles an hour, something like that. .9, that's close enough. I think it adjusts. Yeah, it doesn't adjust anything if the cruise isn't on. So one thing I wish you could do is set the cruise speed before you turn it on. It would be nice. Wait, what? That was weird. Wouldn't go into reverse. Okay. Everything's possessed today. That's alright. Got this. Actually set that back. I forgot I could see it up on the screen there. Easier. Let's set that back to like 5 miles an hour. Then we can do cruise too for our mowing speed. There we go. Not sure why it's leaving gaps occasionally. But for the most part, it's getting a knockdown. We're actually getting a little bit of... But the dust is green. That's interesting. Okay, that's where the green's coming from. The dust. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna mow through those bushes, I guess. Let's do a little headland here. Love using these tractors and cattle and crops. It just feels right. Got the engine sounds, they're pretty good. Somewhat of a gearbox, mostly works. Real sense of weight. It just works for me. I like it. Is it perfect? Heck no. But feels good. So, in theory, it can only get better. It's all brown as well. What I ought to do is hop out and take a look at the hay. But you can check moisture content on foot. It's an important part of the haying process on cattle and crops. Which I believe we've done that before, right? Didn't I do one of the tutorial missions? For one of the episodes? I'll have to go back and look. But if you're joining this, you know, part way through, then you get to see some hay. So let's actually go check. Let's raise that up. That turned off. Ooh, that's loud. The loud beastie. If we're on foot, we can do the inspect key. And we can see this is still really wet. Even though it's brown, it's really, really wet. So it gives us like a density. And then it also has a top moisture percentage and a bottom moisture percentage, which is about the same now because it hasn't really dried in the sun. So we'll mow this all down. We'll let it dry. The sun, we'll have to flip it then with a tedder so the bottom part of the grass can get dried as well. Pretty cool stuff. If you hold down the inspect key, you can just kind of walk around and check it all out. Pretty much everything's about 78%. So even though it's kind of brownish, it's definitely still very wet grass. So that's probably good news. Love that. Kick the cruise on, it rolls backwards just a bit as the transmission, you know, takes up the slack in the drivetrain and heads on out. Love it. It's just the little details like that really make driving the tractor in Cattle and Crops a joy. I may see if the AI can use this mower on the bigger fields, just see if it works. But anyway, I know we had a little bit of a mishmash of things here on this episode, but I don't want to go too long on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and quit it here. I'm going to go ahead and finish this, though. And then we'll be working the hay in the next episode, for sure. Do at least another episode on hay before we get into the crops. Cruise back on. So yeah, it's a bright, beautiful sunny day, which hopefully means we'll get the hay dried the next day or maybe 2. So I will catch you next time for some hay flipping action. Thanks for hanging out as always. Take care. Look at that. Rolls backwards. It rolls backwards. Love it. Oops. Didn't have to put it in reverse. Come on. Climb that hill. Oh, it does have a bug where it likes to shift out of auto. Oh well. Anyway, catch you later. Bye.